My name is Daniel de Carvalho. I'm a senior scientist at Princess Margaret Cancer Center and professor at the University of Toronto. And my work is work on DNA methylation or cancer epigenetics. It's based on the last 2.5 decades that we have been understanding DNA methylation changes in cancer. And the Gairdner Award is for our discoveries on how DNA methylation changes in cancer can induce transposable elements. Changes in DNA methylation can activate transposable elements such as endogenous retrovirus and other selfish DNA elements. Once those are activated, they can be recognized by the immune system as a viral infection. So we call this viral mimicry. So it's the concept that we can activate transposable elements in cancer cells, make them look like a virus-infected cell, and take advantage of these millions of years of evolution to identify viral infection and use this as an anti-tumor immunity. In addition to that, we have been identifying that this global change in methylation, which happens across all cancer patients, across all cancer types, provide a very rich source of biomarkers. They look different if they come from a normal cell versus if they come from a cancer cell. And then using these, we can use data science to identify if it's a cancer cell, a lung cancer versus a breast cancer. And if a breast cancer, even subgroups within the breast cancer. So this opens up possibilities of using methylation or cancer epigenetics for early cancer detection. This has the potential to have a major impact in cancer survival. So the Gairdner Awards are among the most prestigious awards in the world. In the beginning, when we published this, was not widely accepted by the scientific community. Similar to use DNA methylation for diagnostic, everyone was using genetic information, so trying to come and say that epigenetic information is perhaps more informative for diagnostic was not widely accepted. But now the Gairdner Award is a consolidation. This is external validation that these ideas have potential impact, and some of those are already having impact. In general, for me, science is the reward on itself, but then receiving this Gairdner is it's this validation, this external validation that the scientific community agree with that and think there's a huge potential in the future. From my side, I was focused on the scientific discovery. All my academic work was on the scientific and academic side. It's really about the curiosity, about asking questions, trying to understand how biology works, about creativity, how you approach this question, how you develop experiments to prove or disprove the hypothesis. So that's have been always the side that I focus on my academic lab. Now, starting a company was looking for the other side, is bringing the whole arc of development, taking this scientific discovery and now trying to develop a product that can help thousands, millions of people in this fight against cancer. So within the development side and the company creation, that's teach you a lot about other aspects beyond the creativity, beyond the curiosity. You start to think about the reliability of the product. Can this be generalizable? We're working in Canada. Does that work in the US, in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, with different genetic backgrounds? We start to think more about how robust this product is, how this product can be used to help people. So you think a lot about the safety side, you have to think a lot about the implementation side, not on the discovery side. So it's very interesting, the aspect that you work with these large multidisciplinary teams of scientists, biologists, but also clinicians, also engineers, software engineers, data science engineers. So you start to see this whole arc of different aspects that we need to translate that initial scientific discovery into something that can actually start to have an impact in the real world. I think as soon as you start to think about a question that you're trying to answer, you're already a researcher, even if you are still a high school student. In a sense, you're already a researcher. So more practical terms is trying to find, some experience in academic labs, some internships in academic labs, so you can start to get your hands wet with the science, doing the experiments and start to do things. I think I'll
recommend people to start trying to build stuff, right? You can build a dashboard about, we had the pandemic a few years ago. Can you build a dashboard and start getting information from different places and combine them in a single place that can be useful for everyone else? There's a lot of little things that you can start to do. A lot of data is so much data available today that you can start to try to play around.